A client recently told me that for the first time in their life, they didn't experience their anger. Can you imagine having so much of your time and energy spent toward stewing and not knowing what it was that was going on, but you knew that you were angry and you knew it wasn't normal, but you didn't know how to deal with it? Now, for this particular client, we went through a grief process, which isn't always necessary, but I find is really helpful when someone has something that they've got going on and they have the kind of personality where it's really difficult to figure out what it is they're really feeling, all of the different aspects of what's going on, and trying to hone in and really isolate what's going on. And then helping them have a conversation. Now, this particular client had a really, really hard time being able to stay composed while having their conversation and also to maintain the conversation so that it wouldn't go off on these different tangents or they wouldn't people please in order to then have the conversation go a particular way because it got uncomfortable. So then we gave them the tools that they needed to have the conversation that they wanted to have and that they needed to heal from. So what does that look like? It looks like first identifying what's going on, isolating those different areas that are happening, and holding space for them, allowing yourself to do a level of forgiveness with that situation or with the person and with yourself so that you can have the release that you need in order to get to that next step. And then we go through the portion of figuring out what it is that you really want to say, what it is that you need to hear. And then you can have that conversation and say, this is my experience. This is what's happening for me. And this is what I need from you, in a very clear, constructive way that you can actually have those conversations. Now, I'm teaching the class on this tomorrow night at Friday, August 22nd at 7 p.m. The link is in my bio. If you comment class on TikTok or Instagram, you can also just have it sent to you for the link to sign up. When we go in this class, I will show you how to do this workbook that I have that you will receive when you sign up for the class. But we're also going to go through some somatic releases and do an EFT and TFT, and we'll have time for Q&A. And then there'll be a replay afterward that will be sent to you that you'll have access to. I'm so incredibly excited about this class, and I just would love to keep talking about it, but I know you've got to go and you've got things to do. So I hope to see you tomorrow night, and I will wish you happy healing. Bye.